Today I'm going to be reviewing this Dewalt 2100 PSI electric power washer. It is 13 amp, and they say it's a Jobsite electric cold water pressure washer. The reason why they do say it's Jobsite because it makes it it's compact. It breaks down to where you can put the sprayer and the wand and nozzles in the inside of the unit itself, and you can also put the hose here on the top, so it makes it compact. And it also has wheels to make it portable, to be able to wheel it around. But you can also see that they say it's a durable frame for stacking here, so you can put stuff on top of it. And it comes with let's see, the 40-degree tip, 15-degree, a turbo nozzle, soap nozzle, and the 25-foot hose. So I got this for, I wanted one about this size, about 2100 psi is the minimum I'd want to go with. I have a more professional unit that's a 4-gallon a minute, 3500 psi, and for some of the jobs it's just too big.
That's what she said.
I wanted something that's more compact and not as powerful, so just to be able to get some of the actual items cleaned and not necessarily destroyed, and I have to use a gas power washer for it. So I thought I'd do a review on it and let you guys know how it works and what I think about it. I'm not being paid by Dewalt or anything to do this review. It's just I paid for it myself, and I wanted to share my experience about it. I will have a link in the description though for if you're interested in picking one up. Let's get to it. Okay. So here's the 25-foot hose, and then in this compartment up here is where the handle and the wand is at. It comes in 3 sections. I also have the turbo nozzle. One of the things I did get in addition to this is a quick connect kit. That way I can quick connect the hose at least, and the hose to the wand. That way it makes it faster to assemble it and then take it apart. I don't know why they just don't make that standard now anyways. I mean, it's more of a pain to just unscrew it, and it's still fitting, so I mean, it really shouldn't cost that much more to swap that out. So it's got a little Velcro strap to help hold the hose together, which is nice. So while I'm assembling this, I'm going to go ahead and get that quick connect on this handle. Here is what it pulls out like a piece of luggage to be able to transport it. This is the kit I got. It's made by Surface Max. It's like a kit to fully convert the pressure washer into a quick connect system. So it comes with the part for the pressure wash gun, and then to the pressure wash hose, and then from the hose to the pump itself, the pump outlet. And it also comes with even a garden hose quick connect system, which is nice, but I'm not going to use it for the hose I'm going to connect it to today, but I'll maybe eventually have a dedicated hose for this. But so I'll save those parts for later, but I'll go ahead and put these parts in place. So here's the gun, and it's going to take a thing like this that screws onto here. It makes it have a quick connect to it. So this part will stay on the gun all the time. So to me, the kit that was, I think it was like around $35, definitely worth to get. And so, like I said, this will stay on the gun, and then this part here will go on one of the ends of the hoses, of the hose. So this will be the end that will connect to the gun. Actually press the fitting all the way down as far as you can go, and then you start screwing it on. So you have the other end of the hose receive the male quick connect. And then this fitting that has the female quick connect and female thread for the pump itself will get screwed onto the unit. There, now it's a fully quick connect system. This end will go into this piece. This end will go to the wand. So I'm going to first set it up by, I'm going to unwind the hose so it won't kink up. So I'll get everything connected. The one side here will be for the garden hose connection, and then obviously the plug. One thing that's nice about the plug is it has a circuit breaker in it, so if it trips for whatever reason, since you are working with water, it'll trip here, and that way it won't potentially shock you then. So that's good to have in place. Okay, I got everything connected. Got the hose, or the water hose here. The type of fittings I use on my water hose is another. It's not a disconnect or a quick disconnect, but it's a valve to where I can control the water flow from here instead of having to go all the way back to the hose to turn it on and off. So I have it connected. I'm just going to turn it on. And this is the power switch for the unit. And this is a soap container if you wanted to add soap to it and then use the soap nozzle. I got the quick connect system here, and then it's very handy with the handle here. It's got the nozzles here except for the turbo nozzle. And the one I usually like to use is the 40-degree white tip. All right, I'm going to try it out on different things. Let's take a look at this pallet here. You can see there's like dirtiness here. It's actually dried on muck. That's from a recent hurricane. So I'm going to see if this washes it off. All right, I'll put it to the test here on this piece of plywood here that's got more dried on muck. You can see this like gray here. That's obviously dirtiness. And this is like the bare wood here. So we'll test it out. All right, so far I'm liking it. Like I said, it's not like overly powerful, and too powerful. It's where it's like going to be straining your arms, like my big power washer does. It's got just a little bit of oomph to it, just enough to be able to clean this off. I'm going to test out the turbo nozzle on this next. This switch flips over like that and pops open. This is the storage compartment for the wand, and then the turbo nozzle here. All right, we've got the turbo nozzle on. We're going to test it here on this piece of plywood. One thing that's nice about it is as soon as you let go of the trigger, the motor stops on the pump, so you don't have to worry about overheating the pump then without running water through it like you do with a gas power washer. So it makes it convenient to use for washing off items, and you have to take a break to move the item around or whatever, and then get started again. So that's the convenience of having an electric power washer. So again, you'll see on this side here it's full of that muck, as well as down here. Yes, I'm pretty impressed with it so far. It's not bad for 2100 psi. Like I said, you probably don't want to go with anything lower than that if you have a little bit tougher jobs to do, but not so tough where you need a gas washer for. This is what the turbo nozzle looks like. Basically, you can think of it as it's like a 0-degree tip that's spinning at a high speed, that's creating the turbo swirl effect. You don't want to use it on things that'll be more delicate, because it could leave the actual swirl marks into the material that you're washing. So just be careful with that and how close you actually get to the material with it. But I'm going to test it here on not the turbo nozzle, but next I'm going to wash down this tote. Again, it's another item that had a bunch of sandy muck that was from the last hurricane, from the storm surge that we had. So I'm trying to wash all this stuff off. Here comes the fun part, doing the inside of the tote. It's going to get backsplash going. Yes, it does pretty good. Alright, so far I really like it. It is nice and lightweight. I think it's definitely must have for these type of scenarios, at least. It'd be also good for washing like outside furniture. This is how the handle comes out, and you press the button and it collapses. Now, something to consider with if you're going to do the quick connect system like I was doing, that you will not be able to fit the handle back into the unit. So I had to remove it in order for the handle to fit. So something to consider if you're going to add one or not, but just wanted to give you that heads up. So you just put it inside the unit itself for when you go to use it, and to make it still be a quick connect, but still something else you have to unscrew then. It's got like pretty good size wheels. I would say they're bigger than like a rollerblade wheel. And the cord wraps around this. Yeah, definitely good. I like it. I do give it a thumbs up, and like I said, I'll have a link in the description for this, and I'll find a similar kit to the one I used to make the quick connect settings or fittings on it. And let me know if you have any questions in the comments, and let me know if this video helped you. Appreciate it if you give it a thumbs up, and consider subscribing for more DIY tips and reviews. Thanks for watching.